Good afternoon. Alright, hold on. Okay, I can hear myself. Fantastic. Let me update the title of the live stream first. Save. Cool. Janardhan Johnny's here. Hello. Hi. Right, let's get right into rendering. Not gonna waste any time. Yeah, it's late in India. But it is the middle of the day in America. Come on. You get all these pages open first. Alright, which layer were we on? The flush, right. So it's a quiet day. Sarah, how do you brainstorm storyboard, or can you do it on the spot? So, I don't brainstorm storyboards. Um, Storyboards happen after the outlining is done, after the treatment is done, after I effectively know exactly what's going to go onto the page. And once I know that, hold on, I'm hearing an echo and it's distracting me. Right, so storyboarding for me is when I start laying out where the panels are supposed to be, what's in the panels, and where the words ought to go on the page. The process of turning the script or the treatment, like the description of what happens on the page, onto the page itself, sometimes I do on the spot. Other times I know exactly what panels I want to draw, and I write that all down. The thing with comics is the less I come up with on the spot story wise, the better the comic will be because I only want to draw my panels once. I only want to design and compose the panels once. And the best way to do that is to make sure that everything that's been written down is solid first. Oh jeez, I think I pulled something in my neck. Ah, I tried to stretch and I turned my head one way and now it hurts. Oh jeez. I cannot catch a break. It's the wrong layer. Oh, there we go. What is your thoughts on daily drawing challenge? What kind of daily drawing challenge? There we go, we're back onto the right layer. Save all our pages. While it does that, I'm going to try to stretch this pain out of my neck. Ugh. Cool. All right, next up, shading. Just like draw every day to become pro at art, whatever you like. It's a challenge, actually. I've watched it on YouTube. I mean, it goes back to, like, what do you want to make with art? You know? You can practice forever and you can become technically good at the craft of creating art. But, like, if you only ever do daily challenges, then you're still in practice mode. And practice is not performance. Think of a musician, right? You practice your raga, like, and then you just do your scales, but you never actually, like, perform in front of an audience. You're a musician, but you're only ever practicing. In the same way, the technical craft of getting good at art is different from the performance of connecting to people with the art, right? There are two sides to that. And a career in art, right, like a working artist, is one who hones that technical skill in order to connect in some way, right? Even commercial art has a purpose. So while practice is important, it's equally important to figure out the purpose of your art and what you want to do with it, what you want to communicate, what you want to give to people. So, I don't know. I personally have never finished any kind of art challenge or daily challenge or like 100 prompt thing, because after a certain point, I realized I was kind of making art for the sake of making art, and that just doesn't work for me because I make art for a purpose. And there's nothing wrong with making art for the sake of art. It's just that when you do that, you're not making art that will necessarily connect to people, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's on a spectrum. If, say, you use a daily challenge to create an art book that's centered around some sort of central theme, and you use the challenge to, like, motivate you to make stuff, then I think that would be useful. If you use a challenge to get good at drawing something that you want to do for a project, then I think that could be useful. but I'm very project-based. I would rather approach art as like focus first on what you want to create, like what your project is, and then start doing it. And as you learn how to do it, you will naturally learn what skills you need and what you're lacking by creating the thing, whatever that thing may be. Oops. Oh, I'm not done shading. Okay. There's a thing in video game development called tutorial hell, and it is a place you can get stuck at if you just practice all the time but you never produce anything. And you get lost in like, oh no, I have to learn all of these things in order to make the thing that I really want to make. And that's a fallacy. You only learn how to make the thing you want to make by trying to make it. Then you learn what you lack, you work on what you lack while continuing to make the thing, and the thing is never going to be perfect. Right? Like, my comics were definitely not perfect when I started off, but I kept getting better at them because I kept making them. Art, like anything else, usually has a purpose behind it. And so it's important to find that purpose. And that's why I keep going back to, like, well, why do you do art? What do you want to get out of it? And is what you want to get out of it realistic? Is it something you can control? Right? Because we don't own the fruits of our labor. We only own the labor. We only choose what we want to do. Anything that comes out of it, that's not up to us. Have you done any animation projects before? I have. Hi, Candy Corn! I am so wiggly. Hitting with that top tier knowledge. It is hard-earned wisdom, and it's something I had to keep teaching myself over and over again. I first learned it from chapter 3 of the Bhagavad Gita. But, like, it's basically just focus on what you can control and be mindful, and then let everything else go. Or, you know, another way to put it is just like, mind your own business. Mind your business and good things will come to you. Mind your business because it's the only business you have control over. However marginally. I'm glad you like my VTuber, Candy Corn. Oh, the ads are done on Twitch. I've done animation projects for school. I studied animation in college, Johnny, and when I got out, I learned that I did not want to work for somebody. I wanted to work for myself, and animation is long and hard, and I'm bad at timing, and I didn't want to get good at it. But I can do it. I just preferred to... I wanted to find a medium to write stories in. And I can do comics all on my own. I can't... Animation just takes friggin' forever. It has so much, like, you have to think about audio and timing, and I'm so bad at timing. I wish I had, like, the patience for it, but I don't. So a lot of my comics use, like, filming principles and stuff because of my animation background. But, like, I've never worked in animation. I just learned it. I studied it academically. And I stole all that technical knowledge, kept it in my treasure box in case I ever need to use it. I am the worst stem wrangler though. I didn't got 2 ads. How rude. Oh no, you didn't get any ads, candy corn. Rip. Can you share your art projects here? Johnny, what's on the screen is my art project. It's the only art project I'm sharing right now. Comics seem to be perfect for you, but comics also take forever. They do, candy corn. But they don't take nearly as forever as animations do. At least not the sort of, like, animations in my style would take 5 ever. And I do not have 5 ever. I will say though, if I ever finish my visual novel and get good early access coin from that, I would make an animated trailer. I would do like some minor animations and I would make like a really pretty visual novel trailer. Because I think that would be neat. But, you know, I had to finish writing the damn thing first, and then I had to code it, and then put in all the art, and then put in all the backgrounds, and the sound effects, and the music. There's so much that goes into making even a simple video game. Like, it's barely a video game. Like, you have a sort of choices matter storyline in the visual novel. But oh boy, at least I don't have to worry about audio with comics. People talk on YouTube? Yeah, there's someone on YouTube. Sorry, animation projects? I mean, there's like a handful of animation stuff. Maybe I can show something. I've got some silly stuff, right? Like things that I did for fun. An animation test. Video fun. Yeah, see, like I was gonna do animation study, and then I got bored because I'm like, this isn't for anything, and it's wasting my time. I started making this animation of Marcus. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear the audio. Hold on. I wonder if I can briefly turn on desktop audio. How do I add workspace? Audio output capture. Ah, here we go. Desktop audio. I want to make sure that it's not super loud. Speakers. Okay, hold on. No. I'm removing that. Okay, so if I open this panel down here that I never use, this is the little animation panel, right? and I've got, and let's see if I can get to the very start. I don't know if you could hear that. You probably can't hear it. Candy corn struggling on your writing hard. Writing is so hard. You can hear it? Yeah, I figured. Alright, hold up. Hold up. Oh, here we go. Here we go. If I... Oh, hold on. Test. Okay. Let's try this. So not too... Yeah, hold on. Let me increase this volume. Hopefully you don't hear like an echo on my own voice. Yay, audio? Yeah, alright, here we go. So, et voila, here we go. Click.
You know what? I am not as mean as I would like to be. And I really wish people appreciated that more.
Right, so like, I got, you know, if I open these panels that show like the under sketch, right? I started with a super rough animatic.
You know what? I am not as mean as I would like to be. And I really wish people appreciated that more.
So there's like the storyboard, right? And then you go through, you make your keyframes and breakdowns.
You know what? I am not as mean as I would like to be. And I really wish people appreciated that more.
And then on top of that, I think then I did the hair.
You know what? I am not as mean as I would like to be. And I really wish people appreciated that more.
Right, so like I still remember my fundamentals of...
You know what? I really appreciate it more.
Yeah. I started doing the line work for like the head.
You know what? I am not.
There. But then I got bored and distracted because I didn't care about the project. It was taking too much time. I'm echoed. Yeah, I would have to... Hold up. I'd have to turn off my monitor because I'm listening to my own voice when I speak it, so that's why you normally can't hear my desktop stuff. I usually have that off.
You know what? I am not as mean as I know.
So like this whole folder right here. I started doing it.
You know
here,
what?
and I got bored, and I didn't want to do it anymore. And I think the reason I got bored is because this little like practice animation wasn't part of any main projects I was doing. Alright, let me get everything back to normal. I'm gonna turn off my desktop because you don't need to hear what I'm listening to. I'm gonna turn my monitor back on so I can hear my voice. Sorry about the echo. The echo should be gone away now. Sorry about that. Yeah, there's that animation, and then there's like stuff I made for college accounts. There was one that I enjoyed making. It was like a little 3D video. Oh no, it's probably in some deep folder somewhere. Do I even have my old college stuff on this hard drive? Let me see. Because, like, I was doing this stuff back in 2015, 2016, and this is a new PC from just a couple, like, years back. It may be gone forever. I'm not sure if I have any files from like college days. Unless it's in my art folder, but why would I save it there? My art folder is for like my stuff. Alright, I've set my window to like search for animation things, but no promises, because a lot of files have the word animation in them. I'm currently working on some little animation I'm doing for loading screen, and it's fun. That's good, Candy Corn. I'm glad. Honestly, art should be fun. Art should be fulfilling. Like, even if it's difficult to do, you should like enjoy it on some level. Otherwise, what's the point? Animation. I always feel frustrated when I'm doing animation, but when I see the result, I feel proud. I say, "Not bad, John. Keep it up." Yeah, like that's just how it be sometimes. Especially when you're trying to learn something new and you're trying to apply it, and it's hard but rewarding. That's my favorite kind of work. Oh, Candy Corn's over on YouTube. Hi! I didn't know how you snuck in there. Turn pixels into cents, that magic. Candy Corn out here sneaking around. That is Bird Bath. Bird Bath's not here today, though. What was I doing? What was I doing before I got distracted? Yeah, a lot of... I don't think I have any of my old files anymore. I'd have to, like, dig into my ancient laptop, my really old one, and hope that there are things there. But otherwise, yeah, I don't have animations. Cause like I was learning both 2D and 3D animation. And I was, I preferred 2D animation because I preferred like actually drawing stuff. If I wasn't drawing, then I'm like, what is the point? But once I got the hang of it, 3D animation wasn't too difficult either because I knew the principles of 2D animation. And that helps a lot. Nope. Get on the right layer, please. Thank you. So, yeah, I don't know. Animation's not my thing. I'm not patient enough for it. I want my results now, right now, in front of me. I do acknowledge the irony of saying that I'm not patient while at the same time having finished, multi-year projects in the past. I'm selectively patient. Or more like patient because I have no choice. Oh no, there's a bot. Die. Yay! Thank you, Candy Corn. Celebrate with me as we dance around the bot and throw it into a bonfire. The evil has been defeated, yes. Now, if only the muscle I pulled in my neck could calm down, that would be great. All I did was stretch and turn my head the wrong way. Pain. Why? At least my right shoulder doesn't hurt. At least it's not on my right side. It's on my left side. It's dumb. Sarah, do you need a break? No, I literally just pulled something while stretching my neck, and I turned my head, and then the back of my neck was just like, we hate everything. And then proceeded to just tighten up. So I kind of just had to wait for my muscles to relax again. Stress. I'm good. No worries, Candy Corn. Yeah, it probably doesn't need pain meds. I probably just I don't know. If it gets really annoying, I have this neck stretcher thing that I lie down and I put my neck on, and it curves my neck back and stretches out the my spine and stuff. And that usually sometimes relieves a lot of pressure. But yeah, it's just it's a muscle going down my back and then up the left side, the left back side of my neck, along the spine. Like a cramp, you know? It feels like a cramp. That got overly shaded. You don't want that much. I think it was still selected when I was doing the upper panel, so I think that's what happened. Nice. Alright, 2 pages of shading done. Yay! It sounds like it sucks, Major Ass. Yeah, candy corn. It is annoying, but like I'm so used to muscle pain, like whether it's from lifting weights or doing kempo or drawing or just like all of my stress ends up in my shoulders and my neck. Like something always hurts a little bit, and I've learned to kind of just accept it. So I think maybe my pain tolerance has just been slowly getting higher over the years to the point where I'm like, this is a mild annoyance, but I can power through it. If it starts to feel like it's getting in my way, though, that's when I'll like make sure to stop and like ice it or something. Actually, ice might help because it feels like a cramp. Ice might do the job. There's something. Nice. Nice. I had to remember that shadows drop down, but they also curve up after drop shadows first. And then curved shadows after. Nice. Oh no. There we go. Nope. Okay. Oh, good night, Johnny. Bye. It's just you and me now, candy corn. Me and you against the pain. Yep, that is true, candy corn. Wow. It's alright. It's kind of like, as long as I don't try to stretch it out, it doesn't like hurt in a noticeable way. And if I hold my head still, it doesn't hurt at all. Alright, 2 more pages of shading left. We can do this. Whoever does it first break loses. I don't understand, Candy. That's fine, I don't think I would have won that. Okay. That's alright. I'm not competing for anything. It's not a contest. Oh, first person take a break from the pain wins. I mean, aren't we all winners if we take a break from our pain? Like, anyone who does that at all wins. Yep. Make life easier. We're working zoomed out so I don't get bogged into the details. Nice. Oops. Dark. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Control D for blend. There we go. Other page done. One more page to shade. Shading is the longest step. Well, drawing. Drawing is the longest step. Shading is the second longest by vibes. I always feel like shading takes forever, even if it seems like I'm going very fast. Probably because I dislike shading. Hello, Tim McDaniel. Felix looking happy. Ex Yakuza looking appalled. 1. Wonder what they're saying. Can't really make out the text. Yeah, not yet. We're gonna get to the dialogue in a bit here. 2. Great, now I can remember Felix's name and I've forgotten. Terry? Trumpet? His name is Thaddeus. It's alright. You used up the save slot for Felix and it kicked out Thaddeus's name. Yeah, we work on dialogue last. Oh no. Okay. Nice. Last panel to shade. Haha! I knew there was a T. You did get that right. You thought T-Bone, but then realized he'd only take Marcus's name after the wedding. I think I'll call him T-Bone now. Sure. Sure, why not? T-Bone. Oh. Awesome. Shading is done. Let's get to the highlight layer. And save all our pages. That's important. Alrighty. Oop. First round highlights done. Save. Enter. Be saved. Give me an give me an amen. Amen. These pages need to be saved. And to make sure that the hair highlights actually follow the grain of the hair. That looks good. Alright, cool. Figure renders are done. Background renders are done. Oops, hold on. Righto. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, now the highlights are done. Boop. Okay. Boop. Boop. That's highlighted. Right, just close that. Boop. You're not supposed to be green. There we go. Okay. Let's close that up, make everything nice and neat. Everything. If my layers are organized, then at a glance, I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Close it. Okay. Cool. Pages. Save. Alright, while that's saving, I'm gonna be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Right. Did you used to play music while streaming? I was like, huh, it's very silent, and then I couldn't recall if that was the norm. It's the norm. I don't normally play music while streaming. Mostly because I would have to listen to it too, and if it's not something I want to listen to, then uh, it's the whole copyright thing. You wouldn't actually need to listen to it. I wouldn't, because the only way like I've ever tried to get it set up on OBS is if like its audio was on, but it's still coming through my speakers, which means it would go into my headphones, and I don't know how to make it so that only the stream hears it and not me. I haven't figured that out. Yeah, that's why my streams are eerily silent when I'm really focused. You found a Reddit post for like splitting the music. That might be useful. I think Twitch allows you to post links. I think I have that set. Save the pages. Boop. Let's take a lookie. Alright, what you need? Hold on. Alright, let's see. Boop. Right-click speaker icon in taskbar. In fact, hold on. Let's put it here. Right. So, what you need, Windows 10, got that. OBS, got that. A monitor connected by HDMI or DisplayPort, yep, got that. The steps, this should be super simple. Right-click speaker icon in taskbar, sound settings, sound control panel. So let's open our sound settings. Sound control panel. Okay. Right-click speaker sound settings, app volume, device preferences. This is the sound settings. Output, input. Ah, here we go. App volume and device preferences. Excellent. Okay, open OBS, click File, Settings, Audio. Alright. File, Settings, Audio. Alright. Oh shit, I wasn't reading these smaller ones. I can't follow instructions. Ensure that you can see one of your monitors as playback device. So I have my speakers, and then I have whatever this Realtek digital output properties. Jack information, real panel optical jack. Dolby. Oh dear. Okay. So yeah, alright, there's audio coming in through the speakers. And then I have this, and then that's disabled. What would happen if I enabled it? What is this? S27271HL? I don't know what that is. Ah, no, my pen. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Hold on. Retrieve the pen first. Okay, got the pen. Now, I know that my Wacom, or not Wacom, my Canvas is connected through an HDMI. Or is it a VBA? Oh, hold on. Desktop audio can come in through the Realtek digital output. So I have this. Okay. Set the output device for Spotify as one of your monitors. Oh. Oh, so, okay, so if I'm listening to... Oh. Alright, hold on, let me turn on Spotify. Okay, Spotify's on. Let's open that again. Does it show up? Heck. Alright, here's Spotify. So if I put this onto test. Alright. Alright. I put it onto Realtek output. Open OBS, click File, Settings, Audio, set Desktop Audio 2 as the monitor you selected, and click OK. Yeah, but the problem is that even though I am playing music through that output, oh, it's not a monitor. I don't think I have a Alright, what if I enable this? Oh, heck. Test? Okay. Alright. I can hear my own voice, but it's not coming in through the desktop audio. Because I turned on whatever this is. And then if I go into the settings for... Crap. Okay. Alright. I've set my speakers as the default, so this thing... Right, it's got a little monitor icon. So... Alright, if I want to listen to my... Hold on. Stream beats. Alright, here we go. I've got Stream Beats by... Nope, hold on. Okay. So I've got a playlist set up for Stream Beats, let's say. Alright, hold on. Oh wow, he's got so many. Like, here's another thing. I would play it on Spotify, but then my Spotify settings kind of get... I have to decide what I want to put on the thing and what I want to put on... Well, I do listen to videos, so... Heck, where's my Spotify? Pause that. Let's go to Stream Beats. Alright, so I've got Stream Beats playing here on my Spotify. I'm gonna set it to this s27.hl. Okay. Alright. Right click anywhere on the OBS audio mixture, advanced audio properties. Alright. Here we go. Advanced audio properties, desktop audio 2, active. Let's put that at 100%. For track 1, select... Wait. For track 1, select your speaker's microphone and monitor, aka Spotify. For track 2... Oh, so... Oh, wait, hold on. I need to go back into my settings. Audio. Okay. Apply, okay. So if I put that at... Oh no! Come back. Advanced audio properties. Oh, this is wild. Okay. Candy corn, I think this is working. Theoretically, it should do the thing, because I cannot hear my Spotify at the moment. I'm gonna have to change that when I actually want to listen to Spotify, but that's okay. At least now I know how to do it. Right. Select your speaker's microphone and monitor, aka Spotify. Right. Okay. Monitor and output. For track 2, select your speakers and microphone, uncheck monitor. Okay. That didn't change. Well, I only had to turn on one of these. Active sources only? Oh, jeez. Medium streamer bot. Mic auxiliary. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. I wonder why I have 2 of these. When did I put in a second desktop audio? That doesn't matter right now. I don't know what it's talking about. Oh! Oh, I see. Monitor and output for track 1. I never look at this. I have like blindness to things that I don't look at. Select your speaker's microphone and monitor. Right. And then for track 2, select your speakers and microphone. You can also make additional tracks. Oh my goodness. In OBS, click File Settings, Output. Oh! Alright. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm bouncing around. Hold on. Output. Streaming. Is it select track 1? Encoder. Video encoder. Bitrate. Video bitrate. But that's streaming. Audio. Jeez. General. Desktop audio. Decay rate. Advanced. What keys? Alright, you know what? As far as I can tell, if I turn this on, oh, no, monitor and output. I can hear it. It's very soft. I can monitor it, and then if I turn off the monitor, I can't hear it anymore. And then y'all can hear it. And then, alright, and then my Chrome, if I put it to my speakers specifically. Friggin', alright, hold up. Let's test this out. Alright. I'm gonna control the variables. I paused the music, right? I paused the music, and I'm gonna make sure my Chrome isn't being picked up by desktop. Oh, it's not! You can't hear a thing! Can you hear something? Can you hear, like, somebody talking? Other than me. It's not popping up. You heard the music start? Okay. No, alright. Holy shit! Thank you, Candy Corn! Oh my god! Alright, so let me turn on monitor and output for a second. Let me go to Stream Beats. I'll hit play here. Spotify is at full volume. That's for my speakers. On YouTube, I can hear only you talking. Oh, my BRB image is still showing. Sorry. God damn it. Clicked on the wrong thing. Now music. Alright. Cool. Let me... I'm so excited right now. This is great. Let me add a little gain on the music so that y'all can hear it. There we go. That's not overpowering, right? You can hear me from the music and it's like super soft. Do you want the music to be louder? On YouTube, I can only hear you talking. I'll hit play here and the music restarted. Okay. Just a smidge loud, but it's fine if it's... Alright, you would rather it be softer? There we go. Because I think I want my voice to normally kind of like... Yeah, the music will all be instrumental. Alright. I can turn this off, I can turn this off. And then I'm gonna turn... There. So my monitor is off, which means I'm no longer monitoring the sound. Only you guys can hear it. I cannot hear it. Lovely. I can hear your voiceover, mind you, it's just not background. The music isn't soft on YouTube. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna listen to it. Alright. Oh wait, that's my microphone. Whoop. Not really soft. Ah, jeez, I exited out of my stream where I was listening to it. Okay, well the music does go up and down, so I think where it's at looks okay in terms of like it's in the green zone and it's not really entering the yellow. So yeah, sometimes the music is soft because like lo-fi stuff comes on. I think we'll be okay. I think this is fine. So all of these are on stream beats. Yeah, alright. Cool. Good job, Sarah. Thank you, Candy Corn. I feel rather proud of myself. I followed the instructions. I really appreciate you giving me that Reddit link. That's awesome. Wow. Amazing. My stream can now have audio for you guys, but I can go listen to something else. Amazing. Alright, that's wonderful. This is great. This is improving the quality of my stream. All it took was a bit of startup energy. Nice. Alright, back to work. Back to work we go. This is great. Aw. I'm so happy. Alright, what's next? Okay. Boop. 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 Pop. 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 Alright. Boop. Boop. Womp. Oh, the water. Yep. This is fine. This is great. Boop. Womp. Nice. Boop. Boop. Nice. Oops. Save. Oh. Gotta make sure I save as I go. Nice. Boop. Boop, boop. Cool. Save. Or not save. Little action for my textures. Nice. Boop. Boop. Okay. All right. Nice. Cool. Alright, I will be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Oops, wrong layer. That's how you spell eye contact, right? E-Y-E-C-O-N-T-A-C-T. That doesn't read as a T. Wonderful. Oh, come on. Oh, wrong layer. There we go. Cool. So let's lock the transparency for the special effects. No, the sound effects. I forgot to add magic here. Making a folder. Sorry about that. Alrighty, the magic is done. Yay! Alright. Now we'll color the sound effects. Alrighty, all of that side stuff is done, and now we can set the dialogue, and these pages will be done. Amazing. Hooray! Already. Oh no. Save everything. Oh, wrong set. There we go. save. Alright. Alright. Oh no, wait, I saved it to the wrong folder. Oops. Oh no, I'm saving them as giant pages. That won't do. Alright. Oops. Alrighty. It is 4 p.m. It's 4 p.m., which means I gotta call it a day for work. At least for drawing. Which I think my neck will appreciate because it hurts. Oh, jeez. But good news, I finished all 5 of these pages, which means this chapter is done. I just have to reformat these pages, but at least for now I can get them onto Discord, where some of my patrons are, and I will get it up on Patreon as soon as this... Where's update? Right. As soon as the stream is over, I will upload these to Patreon as well, so people can read it there. As always, thank you for giving me company if you've stuck around. I appreciate it. If you're over on Twitch, be sure to follow. That way you'll get notified when I go live. Same thing over on YouTube. Be sure to like the live stream, leave a comment perhaps, subscribe, hit the little bell notification so that YouTube will tell you when I go live, and then you won't miss a live stream. Anything else? Check out all the links in the descriptions below. If you're in Twitch, you can talk to the chat bot, do !comic or !social to get all the links to all of my stuff. If you're on YouTube, you should see a ton of links in the description below for my comics and web novel and socials and all that fun stuff. Yeah. I hope everyone has a good rest of their day. I will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And yeah. See you then. Goodbye.